down as a volunteer in the summer of 2010. And from there I was placed as a classroom assistant in 1st grade and 7th grade classes. In these 1st and 7th grade classes, the kids were really behind in 2 areas, basic reading and basic math skills. In my 1st grade class, 5 of my 1st graders ended up failing because they weren't able to read.
So with the majority of the students that we're tutoring, the reality is that they've fallen behind in their classes because they don't have parents at home that can help them with schoolwork, or they're in classes in public schools that have up to 50 kids in the class and there are just too many distractions, or because they don't have electricity in their houses to do their homework. And for me, as well as for most of us, we've had parents as we've grown up that have been able to help us with homework and have been able to read with us and provide that support system. But the difference here is that oftentimes the kids don't have that support system at home. So I think the tutoring program is so essential to provide that individual attention that they're really lacking in their houses.
Me costó leer porque yo no sabía y todo eso pasó. Y Mac me enseñó a leer y yo no sé cómo era leer.
At the end of the year in 1st grade, there's a reading test, and if the kids don't pass that reading test, they fail the year. 1/3 of all Guatemalans end up failing 1st grade. So the fact that we only have 4 or 5, that's better than the rest of the country's doing, but that's, in my opinion, not good enough. So I started working with 2 girls, Katia and Valeria. And these 2 girls are really special to me and a huge inspiration for me, because when I started with these 2 girls, they did not have any learning disabilities. More so than that, they just needed a little bit of extra individual attention.
Porque no sabía leer y como que yo pensé que no sabía leer, entonces yo me atormenté porque yo pensé que si no sabía leer, yo no podía pasar el grado, y Mac me ayudó. Me sentí triste porque nunca había aprendido a leer y pensé que no iba a ganar el año.
So throughout that first couple months that I was in that classroom, I started working with these 2 girls, and we made incredible progress. And from that point forward, it made me realize, and the organization realized, how important individual attention is. So the next year we started, and I started tutoring between 25 to 30 kids in basic math and reading skills. Katia and Valeria, 2 of those kids, ended up passing 1st grade that year, and now are 2 of my best readers and read fluently and are really great with addition, subtraction, and now learning multiplication.
Hacemos unas cosas como refuerzo, o sea, igual como con Mac, como con la seña. Es igual porque la seña nos pone a hacer los números al 100, los números al 200, todo eso. Pero lo que más, o sea, todo aquí lo necesito, yo todo aquí lo he aprendido, pero no importa. Yo creo que Mac es un buen, y también enseño porque nos ha enseñado un montón de cosas. Refuerzo, excelente.
So for those 2 and 25 other students, I've had an unbelievable experience, and now the program has grown from 1 full-time tutor to 3 full-time tutors, along with 6 to 10 part-time tutors, working with over 60 to 80 students a year.
Cuando voy a la biblioteca puedo hacer cualquier cosa.